Hello, welcome to the Tudor Cottage Diaries. My name is Heidi and these are my diaries and you are most welcome here. I'm uploading through summer roughly every 3 to 4 days to keep up with what's happening in the garden, and once the garden slows down I'll probably go back to weekly. You can tell the sun's out because Olive is out. Olive had her checkup with her VW doctor specialist, a guy called Dougie, who we've known for a number of years, and we trust him completely with her. So she is summer ready for our camping and surfing trips and whatnot. And she's had a little run out, so yeah, she's ready. Right, let's have a look at the garden. So a job for tomorrow will be these honesty flowers and the lemon balm to come out, and just let the rest of the plants in this area breathe a bit. Temperatures today have been in the upper teens. I think we might have reached 20 degrees here in the UK, in this part of the UK on the south coast. I've done some watering of the pots because they're always the quickest to dry out. But yeah, it's beautiful just to feel the sun on your back. It just makes such a difference to everything. The garden looks prettier in the sun. I'm even wearing my skirts and my light tops, and I had a bit of a snooze after work today in the shepherd's hut. Yeah, absolutely beautiful evening. I can't think of anything more joyful to come home from work to than this. The rhododendron has started to flower, and I'd actually forgotten how beautiful these flowers are. If we look in detail in there, the delicate hue, they've almost got like a pinky mauve tinge to them when they open, with a saffron colour. And then the stamens and the stigmas just picked out in a deeper pink. Truly beautiful. The last of the bluebells are starting to go over underneath the massive pine tree. And then in here we have 2 hens sitting on eggs. I'm going to leave them to it. They know what to do best, but very exciting. No idea how many eggs they're sitting on. I absolutely love the darling that is the poached egg plant. I've only ever had it in this garden, and the bees are just going crazy for it when the sun's out. We've got the first of the alliums starting to pop through this border. The poached egg plants are really looking healthy and just a joy as you pull them to the drive. And we've got the last of the bluebells in the area underneath the roundabout tree, and they're looking really pretty still. The honesty's gone over. This lot will be coming out tomorrow morning, so that's another border cleared of the honesty seeds, so I can just control how many we've got in the garden. But look at this lupin. There's going to be loads and loads of colour here. And then behind it, this rose is the one that the thatcher snapped off at the base, and I'd lost all hope that it would be okay, but there it is, a single stem rose. The Wagelia's just about to flower here on this corner, which is going to be beautiful. One of my big passions are the fern family, so we've got several of the huge big ferns in our banks around the property. Aren't they just splendid? So the wishing well gets done about once a year and then gets neglected. It's got very dirty. Underneath this is the original well, which we don't know how deep it is. We don't know what state it's in. It's been capped by a slab of concrete, which we've now surrounded by these wooden bearers, and I've added plants into it, but yeah, there's a couple of brambles and the pots are very unsightly, and there's too much mint, and ideally I'd like that to be a pool of water, but I need to wait for the irises, the ranunculus and the poppies to go over. Yeah, that's my job today, revamping the wishing well. Smell of the lemon balm. So the pots that I'm going to put on the wishing well border are from my own garden centre. They were smashed by customers by accident, and then rather than throw them away, I bring the pots back to smash up as crocks, and then the plants from within those pots I'm going to plant into my own planters, and that way they don't get put in the skip and it's not a waste of plants. Everything gets so dirty in the winter. So lots of mint to be rehomed when this comes out, but loving these iris. And then the ranunculus in here. There's a wallflower just there. Yeah, so when that comes out, hopefully a beautiful water feature will appear. I won't be surprised if you don't notice much different. These are the planters that I've just done. So it's got fuchsias and petunias in it. And then these are my planters made from the broken planters from my garden centre. casualties of a very busy weekend. And overall, I think it has lifted the area. Yeah, the view from the back door's improved. But I really cannot wait to turn this into a magical little pool. And if you have any ideas yourself, just let me know in the comments below. It's really hot today and I'm not complaining because we need it. But I can't wait to get in that shower. Anyway, the first lot of honesties are out, and these are the ones that were deciding where we keep our herbs and the roses that are against the cottage. And the roses are currently going to flower in the attic with the way they're heading, so I'll get those down and trained into these lateral wires. I am ticking jobs off the list. So here we had a massive, to this height, privet, this thing. They have their place, but their place is not in my garden, in a corner. So they've been taken out, and I'm just about to add compost into here, and then I am going to add the twisted hazel, and I'm going to add the vervenia. That's going in here, and I will show you that when it's done, because it's too hot to film. It's too hot to film. So I have my trusty hori. I'm going to get some of these bulbs into that border I've just shown you. Then I'm going to get the shrubs in, and then later when they've developed further, it'll be the cosmos, the delphiniums, and maybe a lupin or two going in there. And so I'm going to add lots and lots of cosmos and straw flowers and a couple of the orange lantern, Chinese lanterns into this part of the border. But yeah, much better than the privet. The observant of you will see that the bathtub is still here. One skip rum wasn't enough, so we're going to have to do 2 or 3. Mild frustration, but hey. Right, I've got to attempt to get this border back. So in the UK we have something called sticky willies. I don't know its real name, and this is it here. And it's called sticky willies because it sticks to anything it touches, including animal fur, and that's how it spreads. It has little seeds on it. It hasn't flowered yet, luckily, but yeah. So I've got to go through here and save this border from the sticky willies, the honesties, and any other weeds that I can see in here. Wish me luck. There's quite a lot in here. I've left the cow parsley in because it's still very beautiful. I've given the hydrangeas in here a bit of room because they were suffering. Yeah, it's not ideal, but hey, I've got all summer to make it look beautiful.